We are now going to demonstrate the Sager traction splint. And the EMTs have done a patient assessment and are now going to remove the shoes and socks and check the distal functions. One of them stabilizes the leg as his partner opens up the laces and eases the shoe and sock off. We're now removing the shoe and sock from the injured leg. And with the shoes and socks off, he can now check the distal functions.
Move your toes.
It's checking motion,
Which toe am I touching?
checking sensation,
Which toe am I touching?
Big toe.
checking for signs of circulation, distal pulses, posterior tibial, checking for temperature and color. His partner is now adjusting the Sager splint, notices that the cross piece needs to be removed and flicked so that the side which bends will be on the posterior part of the leg. And unlike the hare, the Sager goes between the legs with the padded crosspiece pressing against the ischial tuberosity of the pelvis. So he is securing the hip strap while his partner applies manual traction. And he now needs to secure the ankle strap. And with the ankle strap in place, he can now apply manual traction. And the little plastic wheel on the traction device actually shows how much traction is being applied, about 15% of the patient's body weight, or until the patient stops screaming and says, "Ah, that feels so much better." Now that traction is applied, they are going to recheck the distal functions. Signs of circulation, sensation, and movement.
With your toes. Which toe am I holding?
Pinky.
Which toe am I holding?
Big toe.
And the final step will be to secure the wide elastic bands to stabilize and support the leg. The longest one goes around the thigh. And it is so wide and elastic that it doesn't really matter if it goes over the fracture. The remaining bands stabilize the rest of the leg. And now that the traction splint is in place, the patient is ready to be loaded and transported.